So right to the point, Emperor Vladius, one of my more longer time viewers. Thanks, Emperor Vladius. I always appreciate. I appreciate anyone who watches, but I appreciate the guys who keep coming back to watch it. So thanks. What I believe, and correct me if I did get this lore wrong. I don't have my actual notes in front of me, but I don't need them for this one. What if Aku and him teamed up to defeat the Powerpuff Girls? If I misconstrued that at all, let me know. But I think that was what you asked. So yeah, what if him and Aku, or what if him teamed up with Aku to defeat the Powerpuff Girls? This is going to be a short one, Vladius, because, well, actually, there's two ways to look at this. Let's look at it from this view. Who's to say he didn't? Let's be clear. We don't actually know what universe Samurai Jack takes place in, as opposed to the Powerpuff Girl universe. Yeah, animation aside, for all we know, that theoretically could take place in the same universe. And let's also be clear. Him is, with more or less, the devil. He is confirmed to actually be Satan. But he's the Powerpuff Girl equivalent of Satan, being a effeminate lobster man, but he is Satan. He's actually the devil, Lord of Evil, and all that stuff. So theoretically, he is probably even more evil than Aku is in that regard. They're both just kind of quirky and flamboyant about it. But again, who's to assume that this didn't take place in that universe, and that that's how him eventually defeated the Powerpuff Girls. He just asked Aku, like, I have a proposition for you. You see, I have these little brats I want to destroy. Oh, pardon me. It's like, okay. What is the problem? And so it's like, okay, hold on. And just, are you Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup? It's like, yeah, we're the Powerpuff Girls. And then he just incinerates them or sends them through time or something. Like, okay, there you go. You happy, Mr. Devilman? I'm sounding it more Hispanic then. Are you happy, Mr. Devilman? It's like, I'm ecstatic. So yeah, who's to say that didn't happen? But let's assume that didn't happen. What if somehow they exist in the same universe? And during, Aku's maybe siege over the world, he eventually makes his way to the city of Townsville. Him sees his power, and the Powerpuff Girls try fighting Aku. And let's say that again, we can't confirm or deny what could, besides Jack's sword, what could actually kill Aku. Defeat is another thing entirely, because we even saw that the Stone Samurai in the series finale could hurt Aku. He actually did get hurt a little bit. He was like taken by surprise by that. But we don't know for certain what can and can't kill Aku besides like holy and divinity. Nor has he ever really gone up against superpowered individuals as far as we can tell. So let's assume that they kind of push him back, because maybe he's not at full power right now, or something like that. Boss and Bubble and Buttercup, they're probably pretty strong. They have their own rated abilities, so let's assume they're able to push him back just a little bit. Then him shows them, like, girls, I want you to meet a new friend of mine. Hello again, girls. Yeah, last time I had a bit of a cold. Let's go for round 2, shall we? And then, they fly around, and Aku admittedly probably have some trouble with the girls. He probably would. But that said, he could also just summon minions, transform into whatever he wants, laser blasts that do multiple things, including incineration, sending people through time. Well, not the blast to do it, but he could open a portal through time. Long story short for this what if, the Powerpuff Girls would completely lose. In the long term, it's a long scheme of things, because they never truly beat him. They beat him, but not in the same way that... they beat like Mojo. They don't actually beat up him usually. They usually outsmart him and things along those lines. So yeah, so we don't know the full extent of him / the devil's powers, but we know that he's a tough cookie and that he's usually outwitted and all stuff like that. Like, it's like, wait, you're giving them, wait, you're giving them candy? It's like, what? Why? And there's Domino, by the way. Domino just wants you, can't you? You're Domino. You're Domino. Domino. Grumpy puppy. Anyway, Domino, the new Powerpuff Girl. Powerpuff Girl. There we go. The Powerpuff Girl. Powerpuff. Boop, 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 doop, doop. Okay, that's enough. Anyway, you're on the compooper. You're on the compooper. Anyway, If I just use this as a screenshot, which I won't, I'd probably get so many views just because like, oh my god, he's got a puppy in the he's got a dog. Anyway, yeah, because the girls have also gone up against individuals who physically, like what was that? The spoiled brat who wanted to be a Powerpuff Girl. I can't remember her name, but she was. And when she gained her power, she actually was physically stronger than some of the girls, like Buttercup and Bubbles, at least initially, because she was playing to their weaknesses. But Blossom's the leader for a reason, so she just played to her weaknesses after that. Likewise, there are certain monsters that'll give them trouble. So they are not physically unstoppable, nor are they physically invincible. They are they are they have their own weaknesses. And they have their limitations. And Aku, as far as we know, while he could probably be hurt by the girls, would not has no set weaknesses the girls could exploit with their abilities. So in the end, I mean, either Aku's just going to like incinerate them, or he's going to send them through time, kind of Samurai Jack style, where my evil is law. Now the foolish samurai and these Powerpuff Girls look to undo the evil that is Aku. That would be interesting. It would be interesting watching the Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup team up with Samurai Jack in the future. So yeah, I don't think it's a very long scenario to think about. I think. Yeah, it just goes further down into, the city of Townsville goes under Aku's rule. Maybe he would destroy it. Maybe let keep it around. Just to show us, don't worry, I'm not going to destroy you yet. It's like, when will I? Who knows? Actually, I was hoping I could have this town. No. Well, it is. I did ask you to help me. Yes, and whose fault is that for trusting me? It's like, why you little? And say, oh, who's the little one now, little lobster man? And then you'd get probably Aku and him probably duking out for a while. And while we don't know the full extent of him's powers, again being the devil, I would say that he probably actually ultimately lose to Aku. Just because Aku's actually got a far more diverse and shown array of abilities. Also, Aku is another version of like pure evil in many regards. So yeah, I can completely completely see Aku and him wrecking the girls, basically. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas of who would win, Star Wars, superhero, magic, what if, anything I do on the channel, put in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to it at some point. I will be back tomorrow with Box Office and Rick and Morty. I have no other plans for tomorrow, but maybe we'll do an extra what if or something if I feel like it. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time, folks, and have a